Okay, this is the Math 3 Honors chapter. What chapter are we on? 9. Did I say 6? You guys know, even if I make a mistake, it's a lie. So I lied to you, and I said it was chapter 6 when it's chapter 9. Are you going to be okay?
No.
Because I lied to you.
No.
Do you guys realize this is our last Thursday together?
Oh, yeah, it is. No, it isn't. No.
I just lied again. Because we have one more Thursday together.
You emotionally hurt me.
I emotionally hurt Kevin. Sorry, I cannot say his name because this is public information. I'm not going to say his real name, but it starts with a K and rhymes with heaven. It is interesting, but we don't know who he is. Okay, here are the answers. You guys get that? There's the answers online. All right, here we go. Chapter 6 test review. Chapter 9. It's a group test tomorrow. I gotta tell you we're doing the group test. Okay, go ahead and name the trig function. Here we go. Octavio, what is 1 over sine x equal to? Cosecant x. You guys get that? Boom, I'm moving on. I don't want to spend too much time on this. Can you guys finish this on a test? Okay, what is 1 over tangent x? Kevin Martin Del Campo. Kevin says, I'm sorry, I shouldn't say his name. Starts with K, runs with heaven. Cotangent, you guys get that?
Yeah.
Okay. Fight Club is not complete. Emily is not here. Oh, I just mentioned it on. Okay. Emerson, what is cosine x over sine x? Oh, 2 in a row. I got to do roll. Brooke, what is cosine x over sine x? Cotangent x. Let's go. We'll be able to answer this on a test tomorrow. Here we go. What is 1 plus tangent squared x? 1 plus tangent squared x. Ring, 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 banana phone. Ring, 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 banana phone. Diego, go ahead.
Give me a sec.
Yes, he is exactly right, except he pronounced it wrong. It's secant squared x, right?
Wait, yeah, that's what I meant. Like a live reality show. Like, give me a sec.
Yes. This is the Pythagorean Identities. Are you guys looking at your Pythagorean Identities?
Yeah.
Moving on. Okay, verify the trig identities. Now let's go back to the Pythagorean identities. That's going to help you out here. You guys see the Pythagorean identities? Okay, so is sine x times 1 plus cotangent squared x equal to cosecant x? You guys are going to have to write that proof out on your test tomorrow. Okay, so go into, a lot of us are verified out. You guys look at the Pythagorean identities. What is 1 plus cotangent squared x equal to? So I can say sine x times cosecant squared x. Are you guys with me?
Yes, sir.
Does that equal cosecant x? Let's keep going. The next thing that they generally say to do, right? Because let's make this, look at the Pythagorean identities, make the Pythagorean identities. The next thing they say to do is, hey, make everything sine and cosine. There's other ways to do it, but sometimes if you generally go to make everything sine and cosine, it makes your life a little bit easier. So this is already sine x. What is cosecant squared x as a sine or a cosine?
Wait, what?
Talk about it in your groups. Write cosecant squared x in sine or cosine mode. We just did this like 2 slides ago. Banana phone. Okay, what is cosecant squared x, or cosecant squared, as sine or cosine? Jorge. 1 over sine squared x. Can I say that? Are you guys cool with that? Am I recording this still?
Yeah.
Now, does that equal cosecant x? Not yet, but does it? Probably. Let me write it this way. See if this makes sense. You don't have to do this. It's what's sine squared x? Sine x times sine x. Huh?
Oh, yeah.
Does that equal cosecant x?
No. No. Can you block it?
Homies, can we flocka? Sine squared x is equal to sine times sine, right?
Yeah.
Would you agree?
Oh. Block it, right?
Now, because this is sine over sine, I can, if you want to write it like this, it makes it easier to see. Numerator, denominator, flocka. And what's left over? 1 over sine x, which equals what?
Cosecant. Wow. Yay.
That just happened. I'll slow dance with someone here. I don't know. Okay, let's move on. Verify the identity. Does secant squared x over tangent x equal cosecant x times secant x?
Well, let's find out.
Say yes.
Yeah.
Well, now you have to prove it. You guys are getting cocky. Of course you laughed. That was funny.
Oh, of course I did. What makes you think that I won?
Gabby, why do you think that everything I do is funny? Everything I do makes everybody laugh.
Yeah.
Like this, watch. Da 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 da. Okay, try to get in the camera. Da 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 da
Yeah. She was laughing as soon as you started.
See, I told you.
Whoa.
No. Wait.
Did you record that?
I did record that. That wasn't stupid. That was smart, I would say. Did you guys see how, like, you're wondering, how did he,
I don't know
like, how did he,
Oh, he, not you.
well, you're thinking, how did he, I wouldn't say, because I know, it's actually, I know you guys are wondering, it's not magic, it's an illusion. I kind of, there's something going on that I don't want to spoil it, but, you know, those are impenetrable rings. All right. No, you can't. Mitchell, there's no way you can do it. Don't even try it. See, he's trying to figure out the trick. You can't figure out the trick. Okay. I'm sorry. I gotta get. You guys are distracting me. Listen, you don't understand it. It's just, it's like magic. You know what I mean? You could say it's math. You can say it's magic. I mean, the circumference of a chain. How does it? You know what I mean? All right. No, because I gotta move on. I'm spending too much time doing wrong things. Okay. When we have this, what did I say to do? What's one thing that we can do to make things easier? We could do that. That's one way to do it. That's not the way I'm going to do it, Jorge, but if you got it that way, then that would be awesome. However, actually, maybe I might do that. I'm not sure. What's the thing I say to do first? Or what's one thing, not first, but what's one thing that we say that we can do to make these easier? Switch everything to sine and cosine on the left to make it look like the right. Secant squared and tangent squared. Can I change it to sine and cosine? Okay. Go ahead and do it.
How do you change it to sine?
Talked about it in your group. They know. We just did it. So, secant squared x is equal to what? 1 over cosine squared x. Is it not?
Yeah.
Over, right? I'm making it extra big to show that it's over this. Tangent x is what? Sine over cosine x. Does that equal? You don't need to write this down. Is it cosecant x over times secant x? Does it equal it?
I don't know.
I don't know either. But I know this is 1 over cosine squared x divided by sine x over cosine x, right? Or what's better, 1 over cosine squared x times what? Cosine x over sine x. Huh? Is this starting to make sense?
Okay.
Can I say flocka?
Yes.
So this is cosecant x times secant x. So let's write it like this. You don't need to. I'm just doing it so you guys can see. Cosine squared x is cosine times cosine x over sine x. Now can we flocka?
Yeah.
So I flocka that, and I flocka that. What does this become? Becomes 1.
Who knows?
1 over sine x, 1 over cosine x equals cosecant x times secant x. Just in a different order, but that doesn't matter because it's multiplication.
Wow.
That just happened! Yeah, that's fine. I can see.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, if you want to go one more step, you go 1 over cosine x times 1 over sine x equals cosecant x over secant x. And then you could switch it again if you want.
Yeah, I'm all right. Wait, so everyone gets their own?
Everyone gets their own half sheet, cheat sheet. Everyone gets their own test.
sure we talk to each other.
Why did I give tests like this the whole year? I should have done that.
Yeah, you should.
Actually, let me see my grade.
That's true. I never thought of it that way. Okay, anyhow, that's that.
But you haven't done anything.
Okay. Uh-oh. Wah, wah, wah. Another formula you guys should probably know here, right? Find the value of cosine pi over 12. The exact value. Do you guys remember when I said the difference between exact and approximate?
Oh, yeah.
Exact has to have like in square root over whatever form, right?
Yeah.
Approximate is you use a calculator for a decimal. I mean, you can convert this to degrees and punch it in the calculator or whatever, but that's not what I want you to do. I want you to use a unit circle. I want you to use the sum and difference formulas. Okay? So something else you might want to think about writing on your half sheet are the sum and difference formulas. Do you guys remember those?
Yeah, they're right here on the page.
9 years ago? Sum and difference formulas. Sum and difference formulas.
Oh, these are crazy.
Cosine difference. So, you're also going to need your unit circle.
What the hell? What?
Did you guys see it?
No.
Okay. So, I have here, it's the difference. So, it's going to be cosine of A minus B is equal to the cosine of A times the cosine of B plus sine of A times sine of B. Did you guys find that formula in your notes?
Yeah.
Once you get that, it's pretty self-explanatory.
Bruh.
But you need the unit circle too. So I will allow you to have a unit circle at your desk. You can use a unit circle. Is that okay?
Yeah.
So it's going to be cosine of pi over 3 minus pi over 4 is equal to the cosine of pi over 3 times the cosine of what? Pi over 4 plus the sine of pi over 3 times the sine of pi over 4.
Wait, you said you're always going to give us that one.
I'll give you this, yes. Are you guys with me so far?
Yeah.
So then your unit circle, what's cosine of pi over 3? 1/2? And what is times? What's cosine of pi over 4? Root 2 over 2 plus what's sine of pi over 3? You guys all see that?
Yeah.
I hear Mitchell saying it. Does everyone see that? Where are we getting those numbers from? Root 3 over 2. And then sine pi over 4 is times root 2 over 2. Now remember, you can multiply radicals. So one time, and you can multiply denominators, right? You don't need a common denominator to multiply fractions. Root 2 over 4 plus root 6 over 4, which is equal to, can I add these because I have a common denominator? Say yes. Can I combine the root 2 and the root 6? No. So my answer is going to be root 2 plus root 6 over 4.
Yeah.
And that's all you've got to do. So, should you have the sum of cosines or the difference of cosines, but also sum of sines and the difference of sines?
Yes.
You should probably know those, right?
Yeah.
Was that bad?
Yeah.
It could be worse. Wait, are you giving us a bill? Unit circle, or do we have to fill it?
Well, you have a unit circle, don't you?
Oh, you see we can use one of
Yes,
our-
use one of your own.
No.
No, then you have your cheat sheet also.
Well, you said only one side of it, right?
Only one side. If there's two sides, I'm taking it away.
Oh, why?
Is Hank okay over there? You okay, Hank? All right. I had a late night too. I went to bed late.
Huh?
I know.
Oh, I did too.
Sleep is the. I just found out my daughter's off school next week.
You just found that out?
I know. I'm such an irresponsible parent.
Yep.
I'm just like irresponsible. I have so many kids. I have my son and 3 daughters. I have you guys as my kids. I have my 4th period and my 5th period. Okay. Find the exact value of sine of pi over 4 plus pi over 6. You guys know which one we're using? Sine of a plus b is equal to sine of a, Gabby and Diego, can you guys please pretend like you are interested in this class? Is sine of a cosine b plus sine of b cosine a. They actually write it as this. I'm going to write it. Wait. I'm going to write it. It doesn't matter what order it goes in.
It doesn't?
I mean, the sine, like, I gave you cosine of a sine of b.
Oh.
It doesn't matter. I did sine of b cosine a, but it doesn't matter. These can flip, but I put the ab first. Okay. You guys want to try solving this?
Yeah.
Since raise your hand if you got that as your answer. Just see. Did everyone get it? Okay, I'm only doing it for video's sake since you all got it. So it's sine of pi over 4 plus pi over 6 is equal to sine of pi over 4 times cosine pi over 6 plus cosine of pi over 4 times sine of pi over 6. So sine of pi over 4 is root 2 over 2. Cosine of pi over 6 is root 3 over 2 plus cosine of pi over 4 is root 2 over 2 times sine of pi over 6 is 1/2. And so root 2 times root 3 is root 6 over 4. Darn it. Oh my. It's just not working. Root 6 over 4 plus root 2 over 4, and that equals root 6 plus root 2 over 4. All right, there's the answer. Was I in the way the whole time when I was writing that? Thank you, Kayla.
You said my name.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh no.
I'll delete it.
Wow.
Supposed to be blocked.
Thank you, student, for clapping for me, student. Okay,
Wait, don't they have a number to it?
thank you. Oh, Kayla, what's your? Oh, dang it!
Oh.
Oh.
Man.
Okay, look at Gabby. Kind of laughed. No. No, she
Oh,
didn't.
I think I
I get Gabby to laugh today.
That's the second time.
Oh!
Oh.
Darn it! I keep saying my students' names out loud.
You're supposed to call them by their numbers.
It's okay. It's paused. Don't worry about it, Gabby. I can say your name as much as I want.
What were you saying, Sancho? What were you saying?
You're saying my name out loud.
Oh, sorry.
That's better. Actually, it was recording. Okay, do you guys remember how to do this?
Kinda.
Find the measure of b. You just have to find the measure of b. So I'm just going to show you. What formula do we use? Sine of a over. Sorry, that's terrible. I wrote it completely wrong. Erase that. I got this. Sine of a over a equals sine of b over b, where the capital letter is the angle and the lowercase letter is the side. Class,
Yes.
what do I put for the numerator?
You'll do 20,
Sine of what?
25.
25. Everyone understands 25? Because that's my a.
This is easy, I like this.
Over what?
Well,
12. Raise your hand if you understand why it's 12. Anyone need to talk about it with their group? Equals sine 60, right, over x, or I'm going to put b since I have b. X works too. But notice, 25 goes with 12, 60 goes with b. Now, to solve this, let's cross multiply. Sine 60 times 12 equals sine 25 times b. How do I get b by itself? Divide by, am I going too fast? Should I pause?
Just for like 2 seconds.
Yes, kind of.
Play.
Divide by
I just need to write it all down.
sine 25, right? Divide by sine 25. And rewrite this whole mother father as sine 60 times 12 divided by sine 25 equals b. Now punch that into your calculator and see if you get the correct answer.
Why don't
They're not.
I feel like it. Okay, answer is b equals 24.59. Is that right?
Yeah.
You calculate it and punch it in right. Make sure you know how to punch it into your calculator. Make sure your calculator is in degrees.
Yeah, change. Yeah, I don't have one.
Yeah, that's a good calculator, yeah.
24.6 is fine also. Okay, solve for angle B.
Oh, this is a modifier.
What's the thing you should do to make this easier? Now let's make it so that
wait, why do we have to draw a triangle?
Bruh.
it just makes it easier. You don't have to draw a triangle.
Why don't we just put like that sine A over the A and then sine B over the B?
You absolutely can.
Instead of drawing a triangle?
You can. However, remember, we have to identify if there is 0 solutions, 1 solution, or 2 solutions. It doesn't hate you, Diego.
I know.
It loves you,
but
and you're
I don't-
hurting its feelings.
I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I don't know how to communicate.
Good thing it's a group test, huh?
What, not
A lot of people don't understand. So let's put A here. Let's put B here. Let's put C here. Why? Because
why? Tell me why. Something, please.
Why? Perfect.
why do I put B here? Because it's just easier to see. First of all, it's easier to see the angle in this corner. It's easier to see this side and this side, right? We like it that direction. So I put the angle B over here so I can put the side B that I have and the side B. This is, don't look camera because I'm going to write a bad word. This is angle side side. Oh! Right? Ah!
Don't.
Because it's angle side.
I love
Wait.
side.
Get the hell up, bro.
For angle side side, remember, this needs to be longer than this. But if this side is longer than this side, you don't have to do anything. We know there's going to only be one solution.
Why again?
We did it yesterday, man.
Bro,
So-
I don't remember.
I will get into that in just a second. Let me solve this, and then we'll get into it, okay? I'll re-explain the whole lesson. I guess I'll say it here for your sakes too, but if you must know, there are 3 scenarios, right? We have, how would I draw it? Oh. We have here's my angle, here's my B, here's my A. If this side's longer than this side, we have one solution, okay? I'm gonna try to draw them as best as I can. Trying to draw it so
Let's take that one shorter.
if this side's shorter,
Right.
okay, then we want to see, okay, first of all, is it longer than this,
Okay.
right?
Right.
If it's shorter than this side, then obviously it won't come down and we can't have a triangle, so there's no solution.
Okay.
So how do we figure that out? You do sine opposite over adjacent.
Right.
And we figure out this. If this is longer than this, we go sine of A equals x over b. Multiply both sides by b, solve for x. If it's shorter, then guess what? How many triangles do we have? 0, right? Because this is, right, if this is shorter, this is more direct. There's no way it's going to reach that end if it's shorter than this, right?
Right.
It's the stairs that I told you to draw, right? So that doesn't exist. So now, if it's same scenario. Now, if this is longer than this, but it's shorter than that, then I could have two possible solutions. One where it's here, because I have this, given this angle, this side and this side, right? But I can also have the angle go here, right? Which is another triangle, and this is still my A. So I still have this angle, this side, and this side, the same length, but the A can be here or it could be here. So I have two possible solutions. When you solve it using the law of sines, it'll give me this answer right here. So say this is, say it's, I don't know, say it's 80 degrees, right? Well then, that'll give me the way this triangle looks. But to figure out the triangle that the A is switched over, well, I know that this is going to be 80 degrees. And this will be, now my new angle will be 100 degrees if you're solving for it. Okay?
That's better than yesterday.
It's a lot.
It's better than yesterday. It's better than yesterday. Okay, we can go back to the equation.
Did I tell you you're taking this test in groups? Anyhow, three scenarios. A is longer than B. How many solutions does that give me? One. Or there's only, I guess, yeah. A is shorter than B. What am I going to check for? The height. If this is shorter than the height, how many solutions do we have? Okay, this is where I think most people are confused. Is this one, right? Okay. A is shorter than B, but it exists because it's longer than the height. Well, two possibilities could exist, right? We'll work, you know what? Let's finish this and then let me pause the video. Thank you, student whose name starts with a K but rhymes with heaven. Oh, Dora, I got you, Kevin. They won't know. Oh! Dang it! Oh, that word! What do you think that guy has? Look at all those. Oh, Amazon. Is that Amazon?
Still Robin.
No way.
It's so.
It is Amazon. He has all these Amazon books. It's all Amazon. Okay. Can you guys solve this? You guys solve it. Go solve it. Sine of 42 degrees over 10 equals sine of B over 7. Okay, cross multiply. Sine of B times 10 equals, now someone just multiply 7 on both sides, right? Just do that. Someone said, I can't remember, someone said that. Sine of 42 times 7, divide by 10. I just do it in one little thing. So that's going to cancel out. Sine of B equals sine of 42 degrees times 7 over 10. Okay, we need our pink calculator. Only pink calculators are allowed during the test.
Okay.
Yes. Natalie's is the only one that's going to work. Okay. Sine 42 times 7.
But yours is hot.
Mine's hot pink. Divided by 10. And I'm leaving that number in my calculator. I just leave it in there. But just so you guys know, sine of B is equal to 0.468391424. Now, how do I get rid of the sign? Inverse of sine. That's going to cancel that out. So I got to get the inverse of, look at, I wrote it with two ends. Terrible. Second sine, and then I plug in the answer. I could plug in the answer back in, and I got 27.93 degrees. Mitch, did you figure out what you did there? Everyone good? How do you guys feel about this test? Does anyone have a fever?
Red does actually. Red does. Red has a fever.
I think that's the last one. And there you go.
Say it. Wait, say it before you end the video. Cross your arm.
Wakanda forever.
No, you have to cross.
Oh,
Yeah, you
sorry.
have to cross your arms.
Wakanda forever.
No, it's right over left. It's right
Oh.
over left.
Wakanda forever.
And look at it.
You did it wrong.
You're gonna wrong.
How do you do it?
Like
That's
that.
in your head.
Wakanda, 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 Wakanda. Hey, Wakanda. Oh,
No.
what?
No.
Wakanda, 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 Wakanda.
No, it's
No.
Wakanda, 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 Wakanda. Wakanda, 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 Wakanda. Hey, Wakanda. Oh, shoot. That was rated R. Okay.